It's on.
Hi. I've been talking to some people about a dryland exercise that I do for my flip turns. Most people have two problems with their flip turns. They get partway into it and then they kind of forget what they're doing and their feet flail around and they're afraid of their heels hitting the edge of the pool. This is what this exercise is going to help you with. The other one is they get a nose full of water and they can't breathe and they get all distracted. And so I use just a little metal and plastic clip that really helped with my breathing and gave me something that I didn't have to think about anymore. So what we're going to do is you start off with a set of these stretchy cords with the handles. You've probably all used these. And you hook them over your feet. And you want to make sure they're on fairly good, like right at the balls of your feet, because you do not want to have them slipping off and twapping you in the face. That would be no good, and if you're a guy, given the way this exercise goes, you have even more reason not to get twapped. I hope I don't need to give you more details than that. So, standard foam roller, which is a great thing to have just for rolling, but what it does here is elevates your hips a little bit, so to help you get into the part way through the turn. So here you are, imagine that you have just gone into the turn, you've tucked your head in, and you're looking up at the surface of the water, and what happens now? A couple times when I was doing this, I just froze and I sank like a stone, looking up at the surface of the water and wondering how long I could be down here before the lifeguards noticed. What you want to do, most people, they sort of get here and they flop their legs over and they lead with their heels and they've got their feet stretched out, and it's no wonder they're worried. But what you really want to do here is drive your toes forward and leave your legs tucked in, drive down, and reach with your toes for the wall. And the way this exercise works is to give you a bit of resistance. So you start with hanging on here, and you're all tucked up and you've got real good resistance. You take and push and drive those feet down. And you leave yourself all tucked in and you feel for the wall with your toes. You can see my toes are the thing that are closest to the wall here. That's what you want to do, because then once you get all in and straightened out, you're all set to, and if you really wanted to, you could push from here. And at that point, your hands aren't here anymore. Of course, they're out in front of you at this, because when you flipped, you've left your hands behind you, and you're then drive your feet down. But so for the purposes of this one, what you want to do is, and you can make this as hard as you want, but extend your toes and tuck and push. You engage your calf muscles, you engage your hams, your quads, your core to stay focused and drive those toes to the wall, and then streamline yourself and push off. After you start doing that, you'll find that they get better and better and better, and then you only have to do it a million times and then you'll be good. And I think that's all.